Welcome back. Today on Real Reviews, we have the MHDU01 Bi-Ionic High-Speed Aromatic Hair Dryer. This was sent to us by Mera, so a big thanks to them for sending this out. Now, I don't use hair dryers too much, but I do have people in the house who do, and we're going to be trying this thing out because it looks pretty awesome. So let's just take a look at some of the features here. It has a spiral air duct design, which is supposed to increase velocity while preventing hair entanglement. You have an automatic hand dryer mode via the proximity sensor on the bottom of the hair dryer. Bi-Ionic technology, which means it has both positive and negative ions, which enables you to dry your hair while reducing frizz. Safe mode if you're going to be drying your children's hair so it doesn't go over a certain level of heat so you're not burning your kids by accident. You have the auto start stop feature, so if you happen to put it down while it's on, within just a couple of seconds it turns off. When you pick it up, it will turn back on and resume drying. And then last but not least, you have a self clean mode, which reverses the flow and allows it to blow all of the dust out of the rear filter, and we will take a look at the filters here in just a moment as well. Now that all of that is said, let's open up the box and see what we have. Ooh, look at that. Pretty nicely packaged. Has a lot of like coverings on it here. Let's just see if we can pick it up. Look at this. Pretty neat. So just like a lot of white boxes inside of here. So here's the cord. There's the big cord. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. Feels really nice. Really cool. Look at this thing. That's like a satellite dish or something. Has a nice little display here on the back. Pretty nice looking. Put this guy down right here. See what else we get inside of the box. Oh, look at this. We have a nice, what is it, diffuser? Pretty cool. And everything is magnetic, so we'll show that in a moment. We have our smooth nozzle for drying your hair. Looks like this is the aromatherapy. So you have like a aromatherapy disc. You have these little aromatherapy pieces that somehow go inside of here. Little tiny droppers of some type. You have 3 little droppers, and it looks like we have our wall mount right here. So we have a wall mount or a little manual. So there we go. This is everything you have right here. You have 3 little droppers of some type. I'll have to figure out that. You have a little manual. You have your aromatherapy with 2 discs. We have our smooth nozzle for drying your hair. You have your diffuser piece. You have your wall mount, which is right there. Then you have the hair dryer itself. So this just sits inside of here. So you want to stick this on your wall. You just stick it on like this. And this is just an adhesive. I don't know if I would use an adhesive because it's probably just going to peel my paint off. If I was going to use this, I'd probably drill a couple of holes through it. But I'm probably not going to be using this as a hand dryer. But as you can see right here on the bottom, if you did stick it on the wall, kind of hangs out like that. And then right here, you have a proximity sensor. So if you put your hand underneath it, then it will be able to dry. So there's your proximity sensor. Let's just peel this stuff off right here so we can actually see it a little bit better. And right here, we have something else to peel off. Just grab that and just peel it off. And then that's gone. There we go. So wow, look at that color. That's just so pretty. It's a nice size. Just to compare the size with a normal hair dryer, it's definitely a huge difference. So as you can see, you have a nice screen on this one. Nothing here. Just a huge difference of a normal hair dryer. And so here, this is the filter I was talking about right here. This back ring is like a filter. So as you are using your hair dryer, dust might get built up in there. So if you reverse it, it will actually blow the dust out. So I don't know if you want to do that. If you have a lot of dust in there, it's going to like blow all over your house or like blow in your face. You'll be like, whoa, it's just blowing dust in your face. That'd be kind of crazy. So maybe just like brush it off with like a nice, little brush or like a toothbrush just gently so you're not messing it up. And also down here, you do have another little filter here. So you can pull that off. A lot of hair dryers have these. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but if your hair dryer is not working, look for the filter because they do have little filters on them like that. And it can get plugged up with dust or debris and then it will cause your hair dryer to just not work right anymore. So this is magnetic, which is really cool. Everything's magnetic on here. So when you put the pieces on, magnetic, pretty neat, just like that, magnetic. And you can just like turn it however you want. The same thing with the diffuser. It's just pretty cool. Everything is just magnetic. I mean, that's not coming off. That's really, that's a strong magnet right there. And here's for your aromatherapy, also magnetic. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty neat. I like that. This is a awesome looking hair dryer. Okay, so I figured out 2 things. First off, this little dropper is for using the aromatherapy oil. So basically they want you to take this little dropper, grab a couple of drops of oil, pretty much 3 drops or so, and put 1 drop maybe in each one of these little spots. And then you take this, you just stick it inside of here and you just push it in. And it just kind of clips in there. And when you want to pull it out, it's kind of tough to get it out. Get your fingers on it, you can just pull it right back out there. And then once that's in there, you're going to put that on your hair dryer and you're able to dry your hair with some aroma. And that's what it's for. So you get some aroma in your hair. So now that that is out of the way, we're going to go ahead and plug this thing in and see how it works. Okay, so now this does have a cool little thing on the cord. Just pull this and it just opens right up. Have a nice cord here. Let's see about how long this cord is. It's pretty long, I guess, for a hair dryer. Make sure you pull this piece off too, guys, this plastic piece. And one other thing I want to mention is that you can see this plug right here is bigger than this one. So be mindful of which way you're plugging it in because there's only one way that it can go. So here's the hair dryer. Here are the buttons. We'll go ahead and turn it on. Check this out. Ooh, neat. Look at that. Here's the way it looks on the back. Shows you the temperature. Hotter. 194. So your temperatures are cool. 120, 158, 194. And if you put it in safe mode for the kids, that just lowers it down. Shows like a little kid's face there. That's pretty cool. And then you have also to 2 speeds, so you can turn off safe mode. And it goes really, really high. And I mean, that's just like blowing like, woo! That feels cool. Let's see how hot this thing gets. 120. Oh, that's pretty hot. 158, that's really hot. 194, I mean, you can cook a chicken with that. Wow, okay, so let's try something else real quick. So you put it down. Just turns off. You pick it back up. Turns back on. So that feature actually works. That is pretty nice. When you put this on, let's see. Does it get... Oh, it's definitely stronger. Definitely stronger with that on. So you can use it without that too. That is hot right there. Okay, so we're gonna try a couple of experiments here. We have a temperature gun and we also have an anemometer so we can check the wind speed. So let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll try that one first. Miles per hour. So let's go ahead and try it. So on low speed. So on low speed, you're getting 25 miles an hour. High speed. Wow, look at that. Almost 30 miles an hour. Okay, so as far as speed, you're almost getting 30 miles an hour out of it. Now let's check temperature. So on cool, we're getting, let's see, like in the low 80s. So this is supposed to be a 120 right here. And it's hotter. It's in the 130s. Ooh, 135 even. Pretty hot. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one, 158. And it definitely hit that temperature. It easily hit that temperature. And the next one is 194. That's really, really hot. I don't even know if this can even go that high. Hold on. I don't want to be directly with it. 197. Wow. So that thing definitely hits the temperatures. It actually goes a little bit above the temperatures that it's claiming. So it's going like 30 miles an hour wind speed. It's hitting some really good temperatures. I saw it get up to 197 degrees. Be aware, once you use these for a while, this is going to be hot. And you're not supposed to dry your hair for more than 15 minutes or else you could mess up the hair dryer. So keep that in mind, especially using it at a high temperature. And now if we use the diffuser, let's see what that feels like. Pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. This hair dryer is cool. I really like it so far from what I've seen. So we're gonna actually try it out, some real case scenarios. We're gonna do an experiment here. Okay, so we have a shirt here and we're going to wet it. So right now the shirt is completely dry. Go ahead and just wet it a little bit here. There we go. Have a nice wet area on the shirt. And let's see how good this thing can dry. I'll just crank it up to maybe like 150, 190. Now I really soaked it too. See, it's already drying it pretty good. There we go. That thing is dry. So this hair dryer definitely works the way that it's supposed to. I really like it. One thing I do want to try real quick before we stop this, I want to see something here. If you have it on an angle, so like right here, it thinks you're putting it down. So even though it's not down right now, it thinks you just put it down because it's at this angle. So you have to keep it like this. So if you do that, it thinks it's down. If you turn it upside down, let's see. So upside down, it's fine. Right side up, it's fine. But any angle, If you put it at an angle like that, it's completely off. So bear that in mind. You have to actually have it either up like this or you have to have it down like this, but you cannot have it actually all the way down flat like that, or it will just turn off even if it's not down. So it's not actually sensing it's down, it's just turning off. Let's try this hand dryer feature real quick. Let's just see how this works. So we turn it on. Okay, it's off. Okay, so it's supposed to sense right here the way that it works. So you put your hand under it. Okay, there you go. So it's drying your hands. You want to have it in the bathroom. Ooh, that's hot too. So that's really cool. The hand dryer feature is definitely cool if you wanted to mount this to the wall. If you notice right here, it does have a couple of spots for screw holes. So you can mount it with some screws right there rather than sticking it to your wall. So I guess you could kind of like leave this sticker paper on there, just kind of protect it. And then you could just mount it with a couple of screws. And it will actually work as a hand dryer. So you put that up on a wall and actually go into the bathroom and dry your hands like, you know, I guess at a public restroom or whatever. So for my final thoughts, and after using the Mera MHDU01 hair dryer for a little over a week with the family, I have to say that the hand dryer feature can be dangerous for kids since it gets too hot and should have multiple heat settings to choose from rather than just max heat. However, the hair dryer itself is great for drying your kids' hair since it is easy to use. As a safety feature, the hair dryer turns off if held at an angle, so if that happens to be the way that you dry your hair, this might not be the one for you. It's advertised as being able to reach up to 150-mile-per-hour wind speed. However, in my testing, I was only able to hit roughly 30 miles an hour using an anemometer. However, I am not a professional hair dryer tester, and I may not have tested the way that they did. Plus, I'm a little bit scared to put it too close to my anemometer since I did break one in the past doing a similar test. The build quality is solid, yet it's very lightweight and compact, especially for travel and compared to normal size hair dryers. It has a good aesthetic, it feels good in the hand, and it really does the job. Plus, the Bi-Ionic feature really seems to work since it does leave your hair feeling softer. So do I recommend this hair dryer? I absolutely do. The price is a little bit high, coming in at $199 US. However, it does offer a lot of features, and it does seem to be a pretty good hair dryer. If you are interested in picking this up, I will have a link in the description where you'll be able to get it from. And if you would like to show your support, please be sure to use my links since anything you purchase does generate a small revenue for the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you never miss another video on Real Reviews. See you guys next time.